Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's June the 1st, 2025. It's about 4:26 p.m. on this Sunday afternoon. It's been a very beautiful Sunday. I just woke up right now from my sleep. I've been working a lot, and I have a lot I want to cover this morning. Well, it's been about almost a week or two since Bill came back. He's been gone a while, probably a couple years now, probably 2 years, I believe. And nobody heard about him. Just occasionally in the comments he'll post, but he came out, said he's done, he's not making any more videos. And then Dwayne stopped making videos. I noticed that he's not really uploading nothing anymore, and I think he's just kind of like going on with his own life. But for me, I'm still putting out videos. I have I have no desire to stop. This isn't about stopping because somebody decides to move on. You know, like I said, I appreciate everything that these men put in. They put their time, their money, their blood, sweat, and tears into something, and I can kind of understand for individuals they feel like they wasted their time and they felt like nobody listened. But the truth is that for me, it's like you don't stop because of people. You do it because you enjoy it and because you love it. And I feel like if somebody isn't enjoying something and somebody doesn't want to do something, that they have every right, then they should stop. You know what I mean? Maybe Bill will come back one day. Maybe he'll just kind of put it to the side, or maybe he's officially done. I don't know, because you can never say never in the game today. Dwayne, he comes back all the time. He'll delete his page and then he'll come. It's just like, well, that's just Dwayne. That's who he is, and nobody can judge him. I'm not judging him, but it's just being straight up. He thinks that people are like watching him and you know all this crap, and it's just like, bro, this TFL thing was going really strong, and why does it always gotta be an ego? Why does it always gotta be like a why does it have to always be like our own personal problems? We should do this because we enjoy it. And it kind of like messed up the momentum that this TFL thing was going. It was going strong, but for me it's just like I enjoy this so much, and I'm not gonna stop. It's like I said, it's not about views, it's not about if people care, they don't. It's because I enjoy it, and because that one view or that one subscriber that is going through hell and needs a place to hear something and be encouraged. If I'm that single man that is single and is just kind of like at that point where he kind of has no choice but to accept it, then at least that can be an encouragement to someone, where someone could be like, all right, yeah, I got this. I at least, Angel's struggling, but he's just doing what he can. He's making the best of the situation. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's all about, just why now I'm on TikTok. Now it's all about the word of God. And just like on here, it's all about like me kind of sharing my experience with life. So I don't know what the future is for this page. I really don't know. I really appreciate the support that I do get from the ones that do follow me or do watch me on these videos. Especially Ultimate Moralizer. He pops in here and there, but I appreciate everything that he does, and just him being somebody that supports what I do, and just a good friend. And I have mad love for him. I try my best to promote his music on my pages. He doesn't ask me to do it, but I understand as an artist it could be a lot of work, and people out here, it's a lot of competition. Believe me, YouTube, TikTok, there's a lot of competition, but that's not what I'm about. Um, I'm just living my dream. I sat in the sidelines a long time and being in the church, and I didn't get that opportunities that I should have felt I got. And God doesn't want me to sit anymore. God has called me to do this, and I want to do this. As a man of God, I don't hate anyone, and my page is a judgmental free zone. I'm not against women. I never hated them. I That hate is a very strong word. I'm all about getting the word of God out there, and I'm all about being different from others. I I've thought about calling my page Angel's World. And the truth is like that's just the way it is. My videos are my videos. I rather, the reason why I don't appear in front of a camera is because it's not about me. It's about the message. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be famous. Everybody wants to be rich. Everybody wants to be like the limelight, and that's not what I'm about. It's all about giving you the best uh, content that I can give. And some days I might get views, some days I don't, but I'm happy with the videos that I put out. I'm very happy. There's no reason to stop. I'm gonna keep going until I can't go no more, until I'm old and shriveled, have no teeth, and I'm fucking in my fucking deathbed. That's just real shit. I don't know if it's I'm gonna make once in a great while, once a month. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But you know what? Whatever God's will is for me, it's God's will. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to just let everybody know what I'm up to, what my plans are for right now, and just you know is I'm not against the name TFL, but I don't want to be like I want to have my own brand. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like leeching off somebody at what somebody created, or you know trying to like build a brand. It's like these R&B and rap groups that they change it up and they have different members, and you notice that you don't see the originals. I don't want to be like that. I want to be something different. So I'm kind of like just like doing things my own way basically right now. I don't really have a name for this, and there's not going to be a name. It's all about just talking about the dating scene. The dating scene is very, very messed up, and the women in our society, they don't have a lot of them are heartless. Even older women are heartless today. I experienced that last night, you know what I mean, at work. I mean, I can tell you from experience that I think it's better. Sometimes I don't know what to think anymore. But I mean, should a guy stop trying to find a girl? No, because you never know. You got to shoot your shot. You might just get that number. You might just say, fuck it. I want that girl. And I'm just like, fuck, don't give a shit. Or maybe you're somebody that has to pay for girl, because either way a guy's gonna pay for it either way. Whether you take them out and you wine them and dine them, it's gonna cost. Whether you pay for it or you don't, I mean, it's the reality of life. I mean, no, every female, I think it's like somebody at work said it best. Just because he's married doesn't mean that it doesn't cost. He says that his relationship and his marriage, it costs something. And I said, damn, bro, it's crazy, because a woman should cater to a man, especially when he's busting his ass, has an 8-hour job providing for his family. And the truth is that America doesn't appreciate a hardworking man, and that's just the real shit. I learned that last night. Hardworking men does not pay off. I mean, hard work should be from the heart, but sometimes hard work does not pay off. Um, Anyways, that's all I got to say for this video.